どうも、ハギーです。ビヨンドリーチ続きをプレイしていきましょう。前回の続きになりますね。最後にキモいデイドラを倒しましたけど、それについて司祭と話すっていうところからになります。それでは行ってみましょう。ジャッコスから話を聞いてここに伺いました。すべての黒幕としてナミラを疑っているとのことですが。
We're not certain on which prince is involved, but we're certain that the involvement exists. Now we but to suss out which god schemes against us. With nothing more than circumstantial evidence, which may well fill this hall if it were written, we are most probably dealing with that
闇の
dark
貴婦人。
mistress.
確かですか。
There aren't many candidates that betray her influence among those pagan tribes. Namira
ああ、
shows
ナミラの
herself
ことか。
most through
闇の
those
貴婦人って。
hag ravens. I'm sure you've encountered them since your recent battle north.
そのことがどれだけ重大な意味を持つのですか。
They're the very agents who summon the most wretched creatures into our world, undoubtedly responsible for that winged terror you slew with Jakos. But their arts don't only pertain to summoning, if only we were so fortunate. They transpose humanity with beast and turn many of their kin into warped hybrids. Cunning of man, ferocity of wolves, with all the beauty of their creators.
彼女らの邪悪さについてがこれからの話の内容ですか。他にも何か。
I must also ask you something. Please refrain from sharing the information you're about to hear with anyone else.
他言しないと受け合いましょう。
When you departed to that den all those days ago, in pursuit of the Lord's amulet, did you feel anything strange emanating from it? Were there any markings on the item?
あのアミュレットに彫られた銘では、あなたが腹を壊すことは永遠にないだろうとあったような。
Stand up.
そんなこと書いてたっけ。
I hope this is a coincidence and nothing more. It's all weaving together now, a clear tapestry. None of it was random. I must demand silence from you on this matter, lest we summon the blackest reaction from our Lord. As Mordephane may be responsible for our interactions with the Witchman, we've now enough reason to believe that he's in concert with Namira. We shan't talk further. We'll only waste time and the threat of treason. We'll need to be swift and take action.
何をすべきだ。
Convene with the Archpriest of Evermore. He can be found within the temple there. We must hurry, as our king has sent forth men to oust Mordephane in response to this recent chaos. Morosa will most likely join this entourage, which will make things all the messier. Gods, spare us fortune in these times.
おう、最高司祭と話すと。
Good
やっ
fortune.
ぱこれがメインのストーリーであってそうやな。
Are you in need, friend?
どっちだ。ああ、これもあるんやな。まあ上行こう。アーニマの司祭の代理として参上しました。モーティフェンについて話をしたいのです。
Oh, these weary eyes
なんか後ろにお
mistook
る。
you for another pilgrim. Yes, I have heard of
め
you
っちゃ見てる
already.
わこっち。
The priest has sung nothing but praise for your name. And lest we slip into bad habits, that town is called Raven Spring. Arnima is an alien moniker, almost sinister.
ああ、そうなんや。レイブンスプリングっていうのが本来の名称なんかな。今後気をつけます。
Before I lose myself, Mortephane, that perennial question that hasn't found an answer until now. Sigmane has finally realized his madness for himself.
この人めっ
Not
ちゃ
that
悪
it
人顔
wasn't
やけど。
apparent for those subjugated to the Mud Lord, but their cries fell on deaf ears. Almost 3 decades of tyranny, with so much cruelty.
残虐行為どのような。ああ、ナミラ絡みの噂については。こっちでいいか。
It would be a great folly to continue dismissing it. There comes a time when the evidence transforms rumor to reality. Just the nature of her relation with Mortephane is a mystery. What could possibly be derived from that despairing entity? The priests have been worried about Daedric plots for some time, yet most were confined to individual victims. However, the reports we hold on Mortephane conform to a far grander scheme. A plot targeted at Adamantia
Adamantia.
itself.
塔とは？
I shouldn't delay you any further. Horrorster was seen departing from Raven Spring with his party. They'll be convening with Morosa before ousting Mortafane from his throne. You should hurry.
アダマンティア
Your
ってあれか。
presence may halt tensions from
塔
boiling
か。
over.
塔の名前か。あ、ちょっと待って、話聞きたかったんだが。オブリビオン絡みの事件の備えはあるのですか？
Of course. Such devastation warrants the most thorough contingency plans in case of it happening again. And we are not quite assured by the words of those from Cyrodiil, and that the barrier was sealed by Morton's great sacrifice within their capital. Better safe than sorry.
オブリビオンクライシスの後、聖職者は何をしていたのですか？
Death had become life in those long nights following the calamity. Suffering had percolated into every corner of our province. Destruction so total that no kingdom could muster the forces to invade another. There was a glimmer of hope, however. Heroes who battled back the demons within their own wretched hellscape had brought us invaluable information.
英雄たち何者ですか？
We had heroes spanning from border to border within High Rock, but none so inspiring to the Reachmen than the daring trio who graced us. A band of mettlesome paragons, each with their respective craft. He who mastered blade and shield, she who weaved wicked sorcery, and he whose speed was unparalleled. The warrior and the mage had relented against Dagon's terrible onslaught, not giving an inch to the Red Horde, while the rogue had slipped past their ranks and went on the most perilous journey any mortal could embark.
オブリビオン次元に潜入したのですか？
That is what the tomes show, right into the heart of their dark army, to the peak of their tower, ripping the stone from its socket, and from what we could infer, without notice. Upon the tower's collapse, the demon horde fell and the gates had congealed. The rogue was never seen again after that valiant feat. We've commemorated his role in our defense, as honor dictates. His effigy stands at Reach's rest. Now their legacy lives on in their knowledge that we have taught to the militia in the event that another crisis spills into our realm.
なるほど。ちょっと気になるんで他の選択肢もやってみよう。残虐行為、どのような？
Ever heard of the Halon family? One of the most infamous demonstrations of Mortafane sadism, sundering every heart who was witness. Gefir was accused of high treason, with little evidence other than the Lord's paranoid suspicion, bypassing trial towards execution. Yet it wouldn't be Mortafane if there were just a single execution, no. The Lord was ravenous on that day. As the Raving Spring people said, he had a hunger in his eyes.
ひどいものだ。なのになぜ領主の座を追われなかったんですか？
Sigmane has the misplaced belief that Mortafane is a necessary evil. That his is the order that contained the Reach. He assumes a gentler lord would fall to the myriad threats posed on that town. As Raven Spring is our most important asset in the east, its fall would have us eventually follow.
で、涙絡みの噂。
It would be a great folly to just
これは
that
もう見た
the
よな。
priests have a plot targeted at Adamantia
ディレ
itself.
ニの塔とは？
It has many names, holding its own unique value to every culture. Now that tower happens to be one of the last. Others across Tamriel have since been destroyed or made dysfunctional. Compounded with the waning liminal barrier that separates us from oblivion itself, we have a recipe for disaster. It seems Martin's sacrifice 200 years ago did not make certain our survival.
なるほど。これでさっきの続
What
きと。
you
ウムバシルの話の続きがまだあったんやな。あのクエストはまあとりあえず次に残しとこう。じゃあメロさんに会いに行きましょう。
It's time, priest. I hope Mortiphane has prepared for a life with the beggars. Sigmane and the council made it clear. Mortiphane cannot rule. The putrid man has the gall to ignore the will of the king. Where is he, priest?
Pardon, our lord.
あ、こいつがホルステアなんや。
He'll be with us shortly.
The Hagrias are ahead at last. So you finally had your way with the king. Why do you persist to harass me, Vulture?
Horster here will see to your death if you try anything rash, little lord. You have stained the kingdom of Evermore with your ill acts. Your capturing of trade goods and intimidation of merchants have brought ruin to your town and the Reach. Your rights as royalty are now forfeit.
Ha! The audacity. You can place a new ass on that seat tomorrow, but the town itself belongs to no man now. Sigmane and the rest of the Reach now belong to her.
To who, my lord?
This madman has rambled long enough. Arrest him and bring him to trial in Evermore. My stomach reels at the sight of him.
All of your stomachs will reel when you see the lady, I assure you. I showed mercy upon you insects. I relented when the lady demanded this town. But I see the rats have bit the hand that feeds. You'll be the first to taste her domain, whore.
おんあ、メロサさんだいぶおばあちゃんになってるな。んこれで
Off you go.
どうしたん？ここからは止まってる？これはあれか、不具合か。多分あれかな、モーディフェインが打った魔法がメロサに当たってメロサが死んで話が進むような感じなんですよね、多分ね。ここでクエスト進むんだよな。これでいいのかなまあいいか、ちょっと進めてみようか。
We have no time for this. You're just delaying the inevitable.
Shut it, cunts. The Lord has done us good. Runts to kill every day in hills of gold. Can't say the same for the king. Now, if you want his neck, then we got a problem.
あ、セクさんメクさんが敵になるのかな。
It's you fucking off in a coffin or through that gate.
Sek, stand aside. Do you want this town to become a gauntlet for that insane lord?
9 lock my heart. The skies.
What abyssal
Hold on.
Watch out for high winds.
I see you, scum.
転移門。おお。
Let us cross swords.
え、あ、なんか来てる。あ、5。これどれが敵やん？こいつが敵でええんか。ドラゴンレンド効くの？どこ行ったどこ行った？なんか兵士が空に浮いてんやけど。当たってないそう、あいつ回復して、あ、なんかキモいのおる。フラチェットセクさんメクさんは敵じゃなくていいんや。勝った。これは倒されへんやつ。倒せそうないか。倒した。 倒しても特に意味はないんか。じゃあこの手復活した。何あれ、なんかここにある。何あれ。まあええか、もうじゃあ店員も行ってみようか。なんじゃここ。潜入者。先に通り抜けた生存者を見つける。別マップで来ちゃったよ。どうなの、ここまで。ここまであんのか。虐げられた器。どれのこと？これの、したい。これは何なん？人型か。目の前におる。襲ってはけえへん。わあ、黒いわ。めっちゃこっち見てるけど。こいつら襲ってくるの。あれやん。デスコンシュームゾールのゾンビに似てるね。ジャッコスがいた。やるやん。後ろ。まだおんの敵。どうすればいいんだ。ジャッコスは大丈夫だよな。どうすればいいんだ。
I know it looks grim, and by the gods, I'm terrified too, but we have to follow what the priests taught us. I wish I could remember everything from my training to deal with situations like this. We have to find the others, and then we have to find that stone. Keep close. This is going to get rough. Get close or you'll be an easy target.
すげえな。こんなところに来ても全然動揺してないなこいつ。でかい。でも弱い。どこに向かってんの今。あいつおるやん。襲ってはけえへんのかな。ジャッコスについていくのが終わってジャッコスについていかなかね。どっち行くの？ジャッコスが動いてくれないから先に来てみたけど、あいつやんけ。やっぱりダメージ当てる。エイドス、おった。エイドスなんか光ってる。スキーバーの光りすぎやろ。何の魔法ですの？ジャッコスについていくのが終わってジャッコスについていくのが始まってジャッコスについていくエイドスなんかすごいことになってんのお前。回復魔法、回復のオーラみたいなのついてんのお前。すげえ。 パラディンや。かっこええ。眩しいけど。ここは何やろ。
Don't lose track of me.
集落。
This isn't a place you want to get lost
あ
in.
あいつおるで。あ、魔法切れたんや。あ、あれは動いてないな。
Priest,
あ、シサイドの。
God's graces.
おお、
You made it. Let me get a hold of myself.
よう生きてたな。
I must recall how to deal with
見づら。
that situation.
文字見づら。
Bastard. The drill for this was so long ago. Martin's sacrifice made us too comfortable, made us unprepared. The tower, at the top of this mountain. If we reach it, then we can end this. All other paths are closed off for us. We must climb.
we'll have to try, or us being here will be for nothing. And you, try to find and bring back any lost men who came through the rift. All the men we can get to reach that stone.
他の生存者を見つけて連れ戻る。もしくはジャッコスと話し島へ直行する。おう、生存者を見つけてくる。あ、こっちか。これ何？謎の物体がある。
How shocking!
キメラの入り江。敵いや襲ってけえへんのか。キモいわね。まあ、じゃあ生き残り探しに行ってみようか。すっごい急勾配やねんけど。ていうかここで合ってんのかな。下みたいやけど。ここなんか違うよね。ここじゃないね。
Sorry, but we're in a rush.
セクさんやん。セクさんどっか戦う。あ、おった。やりますね。
Be on your way.
一緒に来い。塔に向かおうとしているところだ。
Aye. Best get out of this shithole before it really
あ
gets bad.
やっぱりこのセクさん
If I
メ
see
クさん
you
は
turning into one of them,
仲
don't
間っ
be
ていう
shocked
か
if you find
一緒に
my
行動
hand
できん
up
やな。
your arse.
おお
Gonna get windy.
お、衛兵を救出する。こっちか。
Challenge accepted.
お、上落ちちゃうやんけ。あー、そこにおるな。ここにおるけどどこから上がんのや。こっちか。これでええんか。あれ、あ、これ以上行かれへん。んどうやってそこに行くねん。え、どうやって上に上がっていうか終わってない救出する必要なくない？え、これか？ほんまにこれか？ちゃうやろめんどくさいな。
Trust me, I'm focused.
You alright?
なんかえらいことになってもう一度太陽を見たければついてこい。
Where in oblivion are we, friend? Stendar, give me strength. I hope you know where to go.
おお、これで全員か。メクさんいなかったな。
I've heard mention of you helping us out with the orcs. At this rate, you'll be one of our greatest allies. Got something to say?
ちょっと待ってくれ、ちょっと待ってくれ。ジャッコスどうした？その下は。助けられる全員を見つけた
More
ぞ。
numbers grant us a better chance of making it out of this madness.
これ何
Do
よ。
yourself.
そう、
We're ascending this mountain.
今までなかったやん。こんなんなったん初めてやな。初めてそんなやつ見たわ。 今まで長らくスカイリムでクエストモードやってきたけど、この症状は初めて見たな。これで多分さっきちらっと見た、なんて名前だっけ、あそこに行くんやろ。この上か、ここやな。語らぬものの療養所。早く早く。
Damn, seems to be locked. There must be another way around these walls.
壁のどこかに別の
This
道。
world works like ours does, which is a huge assumption.
洞窟。
And I think we may have another route to get beyond these rotting walls. Heard wind ushering from that cave down there. Must be coming from this other end, which could lead us out through this construct. Haven't many options, so we'll have to take risks.
洞
See if you
窟
can
があ
find
んの。
another path through this dump, where Mara protects you from the evils to come.
こっち？この下か。あ、ここね。入りにく。おお、またなんかすごいとこやな。こっちに行くね。あ、ここでええんか。この方が分かりやすい。こうですかね。こうやな。あっとい。雲やな。おう。あ、これであれか、繋がったんか。繋がったよ。
Let's focus.
治ってない。道が開けたぞ。
No kidding. Thanks for putting your neck
これ
on
なん
the
で
line
や
for
ろ。
us.
今まで
If
そん
all
なん
is
な
done,
か
you'll
っ
be
た
the first to receive a reward from the king himself. We should get going before our luck runs dry. Don't lose track of me.
Ah.
This isn't a place you want to get lost in.
そっかそっかそっか、分かった。さっきちょっとポーザー使ったんよな。でその下の設定をなんかやったよな。それか。どうやって消すんやったっけ消し方忘れたな。これジャッコスディセーブルで固まったかも固まりましたね。このエリアやたら落ちるんですよね。かれこれ3回ぐらい落ちる。見えへんぐちゃぐちゃな。痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。あれちょっと待って、なんで狙われてんの。あ、魔法で。やめてくれやめてくれやめてくれ。戦いたくないんだ。やり直すか。ああ、やっと外に出てた。おっとでかいの来た。なんて恐怖の先触れ。 なんかこのモッドもね結構不具合が多いらしくって、さっきのエリアでねよく落ちてたんもレイドスのピカピカオーラが原因っぽいんですよね。はい来い。でそのオーラ切ってくれ怖えわ。ちなみにジャコスの下はまだ戻ってないですね。なんか戻せなくなっちゃったんだよな。
Get closer to the tower. Just a few more yards.
I guess they're closed right now?
池のあたりの腹渡庭園。
You and Radus must reach the top of that tower. We'll fend off these creatures and bide you enough time to finish this. The fate of the Reacher on you two. Mara's love be with you. I hope to see you on the other side. Now go!
お前のその下でもう全てが台無しやねんけど、塔に行きゃいいの。ここは任せるって。塔この先か。
I'll have your head.
どうやって入る？ちゃうな。
Let us cross swords.
こうか。
That's it.
Bastard.
So,
Time to
you
meet
had
your
enough
end.
yet?
はい。サロゲート。上に上がってきゃいいのね。
Finish him off.
おお。肉人形。うわ、頭ないやん。何かを倒さなかった。ああ、こいつを倒すことであそこが開いてんの。やりますな、セクさん。お、開ける。あれ結構もうなんかラストっぽい感じになってる。話はもういい。隕石を手に入れなくては。隕石かな。
You'll be blown away.
Time to taste metal.
Needs more magic.
Time to taste metal.
あれ、
You
Oh, switch
invent this now, don't you?
全然減らんやん。
Time to taste metal.
ていうか減ってないな。
Watch out for high winds.
なんかあ、そういうことね。攻撃
Taste metal.
剥がれている。4分の1。ああ、4回殴りましょうってこと。
Come here, prick. Time to taste metal.
王に迷いがある。これでええんかな。
Time to taste metal.
あ、ダメじゃん。めんどくさいなこいつ。
Time to taste metal.
あ、マジで何回もこれ
Vengeance will be mine.
こっちの方がええか。これで
Let us cross
この
swords.
間に攻撃か。
Time to taste metal.
We're kinda in a hurry.
で逃げん
Now
の。
don't be shy.
え、で回復してないこいつ。
Watch out for high winds.
I'll piss on your corpse. I'll give you that. Time to taste metal.
全然減ってへんねん。回復した。
Time to taste metal.
はあ、魔法の音が聞いたりせえへん。
Sneaky little bit.
That's it.
なんで当たらへん。
And catch.
Time to taste metal.
How's this? Get him. That's it. How's this? Get him. Yeah.
Taste metal.
もうワープしたら回復してるよなこい
I should probably heal
つ。どうやらこの最後の王が回復しちゃうのも不具合らしいですね。でまあ一応なんかエディター使えばなんとかなるみたいなんですけど、ちょっともうめんどくさいんで最後の王さん死んでもらおうかも。ごめんね。死なねえのかおめえ。マジか。え、いやこれはあれかな。これでどう。あ、死なねえわこいつ。マジか。あ、このまま押し込める。
Come here, prick.
あ、なんかいけそう。キルしたからかな。なんかよくわからんけど。あ、もうちょいもうちょい。ようわからんが倒したぞ。思考権の現れ、混沌の印、領主のペンダント。ついでになんか見つけたいが、ここにモーティフェイン読んでんな。これをこれっていわゆるシジルストーンでいいのかな。おう、戻ってきたけど、領主の屋敷の外に向かい何があったか。これはもしかしてもうメインストーリークリアなのか。
You made it! By the gods, I didn't believe you'd conquer that evil. Those creatures just collapsed as soon as you came through. How did you do it?
How many are left? What's the damage? Forgive me. The body still trembled. It wasn't I who sealed that rift. It was our friends here. Our fate was in the hands of people who came to this town through chance. Their selflessness for such a hopeless people is more than any words of mine can describe.
Of course. We can't thank you enough for the perils you've been through. I'll make sure that you two will be knighted for this triumph.
Not sure any time can make up for things I saw. Before any celebration, let me have a rest.
A rest well earned. Your friend here may still have energy. Head into the King's Hall, and your knighthood will be immediately awarded.
Becoming a knight so quickly is a great boon for
まだ
anyone.
続くっぽいな。
I don't think I've ever seen someone attain such a privilege without being
こう
conscripted.
なりな。
But it is the
これ
least it
王
should
様に
be
面会して終わりなんか
The
な。
toll of that realm on all our minds was great. I'm sure the Nine was watching over us there. Good fortune.
おお。ホルステアの取り計らいで次にエヴァーモアに立ち寄った際に王から騎士に叙せられることになった。彼女に赴きこの素晴らしい肩書きをいただくべきだろうと。なんかいい感じの曲流れてるけど、まあ、結構なんかメインストーリー終わった感あるけどな。とりあえず今回はここで終わっておきましょうか。